Today we are going to change the spark plugs on a 2014 Ford Focus SE. We will need an air compressor and a blow wand, an 8mm socket, a 5/8 inch spark plug socket, some SP535 spark plugs, anti-seize lubricant, high temperature dielectric grease. First, we are going to use a flathead screwdriver to pull the red tabs on the ignition coil connectors. They have a fairly tight fit, so you need to pry straight back until they click out of place. Next, disconnect the plugs by depressing the black tabs and sliding the connection off. Next, use an 8mm socket to remove the bolts holding down the ignition coils. Use a blow wand to clear all the dust off so it doesn't fall down the spark plug holes. Next, we are going to pull the ignition coils out. Grab firmly and pull straight up. If it feels a little stuck, you can carefully use a flathead screwdriver to pry up on the boot as you pull straight up on the coil. If you see any dust, be sure to clear it. Now take the 5/8 inch spark plug socket and remove the spark plugs. Before installing the new spark plugs, apply a small bead of anti-seize lubricant. Be sure to leave the last 2 threads clear of anti-seize so it doesn't go into the combustion chamber or contaminate the electrode. Now reinstall the spark plugs. First hand tighten them, and then use a wrench to tighten them an additional 1/8 of a turn. Before installing the ignition coils, you need to apply some dielectric grease to the boot. Don't worry about using too much. Take the ignition coils and seat them back in place. Reinstall the 8mm bolts that hold the coils in place. Don't over-tighten these. Finally, reinstall the connectors. Just push them in place and snap the red tab back into position. Just remember, it gets easier every time.